What happens when power is not shared in a country? In this lesson, we will understand this by looking at Sri Lanka, which is a clear example of the failure of power sharing. Sri Lanka is a clear example of what can happen when power sharing is not followed. In Sri Lanka, the majority Sinhala community dominated the government, leaving out other groups like Tamils. The Sinhala community became the dominant group in Sri Lanka, making decisions that favored themselves. Tamil people were not given equal rights and were left out from important matters in the country. The Tamil people were not given equal rights in Sri Lanka. Important policies did not include their language or needs. This made Tamils feel ignored and unfairly treated. One major change was making Sinhala the official language of the country. Tamil language was not treated equally. Because of this, Tamils found it hard to get government jobs or access government services. Tamils were ignored when it came to jobs and education. Most job and college opportunities were given to the Sinhala majority. This created more feelings of unfairness and anger among Tamils. Buddhism was given special importance by the government, even though there were many people practicing other religions. This move made other communities like Tamils, many of whom are Hindus or Christians, feel left out. Because Tamils were not getting equal rights and were being ignored, they felt discriminated against and isolated. This means they felt separated from the rest of the country and treated unfairly. The Tamils started protesting for their rights. They wanted the government to treat them equally and solve their problems. Protests and demands for justice began to rise in Sri Lanka. As conflicts increased over time, some Tamil groups started to demand a separate state. They wanted an area just for Tamils, where they could rule themselves and have their rights protected. The disagreement between the Tamil and Sinhala groups turned into a civil war. Many lives were lost and lots of property was destroyed. The war lasted for years, making the country weak. In conclusion, failure of power sharing led to conflict in Sri Lanka. Democracy and unity in the country became weak. This shows why sharing power among all groups is important for peace. Quick revision: when power is not shared, it can cause discrimination, conflict, and even civil war. This is what happened in Sri Lanka. Exam questions and answers. Question 1. Why did power sharing fail in Sri Lanka? Answer: due to majoritarian policies and discrimination against Tamils. Question 2. What was the result of this failure? Answer: civil war and political instability happened as a result of not sharing power. Closing. Next, we will learn about forms of power sharing.